Hi everyone, I'm Hui and this is the next video on our event and job management demo describing a media service digital supply chain use case where we'll be handling a satellite downlink job. Let's get into it. This is the overview of a digital supply chain use case where a customer can purchase services from a fictitious service provider, the Ziine organization, through their own tailored customer portal. The event is immediately received by the Ziine event planning team, which approves the event. Jobs are assigned to the MCR, production, and satellite teams in the organization and others. We will also look into some collaboration tools. The end goal is to stream a live feed transcoded in AWS and get it out on Media Package and YouTube. In this video, we will focus on the Satellite app. One of the generated jobs created after the event was approved was the Satellite Downlink Job. This is the Satellite Downlink app. On this page, we can already see an overview of all jobs, including the one associated to our event, in this case, SAT job for Jets v Dolphins. We can see it's on the draft state because we need to fill in additional information before moving further with it. Some of the data was already inherited from the event, like start and end time, customer data, and venue. Here we have the option to also add a start and stop offset in case we want to start the satellite downlink a bit earlier than the event or a bit later after it finishes. Paris is already selected as the teleport for the downlink facility because in this case is the only one we have. Next up, we need to select the satellite. There is actually a satellite application that manages all that data. Based on DataMiner object models, this app lists the available satellites and their associated information. You can add either manually or importing them here and easily manage your satellites. This will assist operators in picking the appropriate satellites for the job. For now, let us use the Galaxy 19. Now we need to select tuning parameters for the IRDs we're gonna use. When I click this button, it will expand some additional fields we will still need to fill in for this job. You will notice in the progress bar we are now at Set Tuning Parameter state. So let's enter a downlink frequency, a polarization, bandwidth, modulation encoding technique, and we also need to provide a dis key that we will have to enter manually for now. We could actually automate the provisioning of such a key to ensure it's correctly applied on sender and receiver side. Now that the parameters are all specified for the IRDs, next up is selecting the IRDs themselves. So, a pop-up window will show where we can select an IRD operator for the specified location, which is Paris. We can choose a main and, optionally, a redundant IRD. When we look at the drop-down lists, we get a filtered list of IRDs available for this job. IRDs that are in maintenance during the event time slot or in locations other than Paris have no business showing up here. After these resources are specified, another booking will be created in DataMiner. It will be a Resource Orchestration booking. When the event starts, DataMiner will automatically apply those tuning parameters we just selected to the main and redundant IRD so that an operator does not have to do that at the 11th hour. If we go to the Resource Orchestration app, we will be able to see that a booking has been created in the background. When we take a look at it, we can see the operator we reserved, as well as the main and backup IRDs that we also reserved. Now finally, there's only one thing left to do, and that is for the supervisor of that team to give the final approval on this job. When that happens, the booking will change to a darker blue, indicating it's in a confirmed state. We will see the same status in the job's progress bar. This app shows the perspective of the satellite team, but it's important to note that we can easily build mobile applications for people working in the field too. Like this app running on my phone. If a truck driver needs to station an OB truck at the stadium, he can use this app to perform the vehicle check-in on his phone. Here's a list of available vehicles. When we select one, The vehicle info is already filled in, we just need to specify the location and check in at that place. Key stakeholders in the Ziine organization, or even the supervisor of the OB Rentals company, for example, will be notified where the truck is stationed. This is how you manage satellite jobs using low-code apps, but we also need to tackle SDMN and production jobs to go ahead with the event in this demo. Those two will be available in the description down below as soon as they're published. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.